Run it. This one the hit, yo. Ladies Sarojani. Bless up everyone. This is Chad and Ben from Jamaica here representing for the host, Lady Sarojani with the Caribbean Connection Show. Hey, Panwa 93.5 FM CHMR 11. That's a pardon me. I'm no criminal, so get on your searching. But let me tell you though, if you never know, I'm an island man with an African culture. No drugs, no in my bag.
A man's success most do not see. He's strong woman standing next to him. Everybody want to be single and free. But what will happen when they get real lonely?
مساء الخير وأهلا بكم. إن شاء الله تكونوا بخير اليوم. أنتم تستمعون لسروجني على برنامج Caribbean Connections CHMR.ca 93.5 93.5 FM. السلام عليكم.
Like a Lego, yeah. Your bumper is a magnet. I stick on like a magnet.
Yeah, it's magnetic. Join Sarojini on Caribbean Connections, Thursdays at 1. Walk through the sands with poetry from our great leaders and academics. Jive with us to soca, reggae, chutney, and calypso. Get your current cricket results, meet special guests, and more. Every Thursday, 11:30 Eastern, 1 p.m. Newfoundland time.
Hey, welcome to this new and improved episode of Caribbean Connections. Well, I don't need to tell you guys, this is Christmas week. And here on Caribbean Connections, we want to put you in the mood. And for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, but you do celebrate the holidays, we want to say happy holidays to you, and we want to thank you very much for tapping into today's program, for coming on to the show to get some sunshine and surf and sand, and a very special welcome to you all listening on the island of Newfoundland and in Labrador, in Toronto, Regina, Saskatoon, Calgary, Maple Ridge, Vancouver, all in British Columbia, and not forgetting the Sunshine Coast in Alberta. Thank you all for tapping in and moving across the Atlantic Ocean in Warnemünde and Berlin, Germany, and of course in New Delhi, India. And big up to you all in the Caribbean, in Guyana. What's happening, y'all? In Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and of course in the Bahamas and Belize, and all you beautiful people whom I haven't mentioned, don't take offense. Welcome. So here we are, another year of Christmas, and what a year it's been, guys. I know all of us want to put things behind us, move on to a new year, and say, hey, I am ready. Well, here on Caribbean Connections, this is what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna get you riled up, and we are ready. So put on your dancing shoes and put on your Caribbean hat. Take out your coconut oil. Pretend you are in the Caribbean if you're not there. Listen to this awesome track to open up this episode of Caribbean Connections. Byron Lee and its Caribbean Christmas Soca Party.
child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. And man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible said, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a king was born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. While shepherds watch their flock by night, they see a bright new shining star. They hear a choir sing a song, the music seemed to come from afar. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a king was born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day.
For a moment the world was aglow. All the bells rang out, there were tears of joy and laughter. People shouted, let everyone know there is hope for all to find peace.
Oh my Lord, you sent your Son to save us. Oh my Lord, your very self you gave us. Oh my Lord, that sin may not enslave us and love may reign once more. Oh my Lord, when in the crypt they found him. Oh my Lord, a golden halo crowned him. Oh my Lord, they gathered all around him to see him and adore. This day will live forever. Oh my Lord, they had begun to doubt you. Oh my Lord, what did they know about you? Oh my Lord, but they
Hey, yes, you are jamming to some awesome Christmas music here on Caribbean Connections. We hope that you're having a great time with all these special tracks that we've picked out for you. And of course, we want to thank you all for tapping into today's program. I mentioned a lot of you at the beginning of the program, but not forgetting our friends in New York, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., and of course, California, and all over the U.S. of A. who have tuned into Caribbean Connections during this Christmas season. So opening today's program, we've got to tell you about these awesome tracks. We started out with Byron Lee and Christmas Soca Party, and of course you cannot forget, and one has to play here on the program, Boney M, Mary's Boy Child. Then it was Crazy with We Jamming for Christmas, and then we heard the Tamlins, Last Christmas. Hang tight, guys, we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna be right back. Don't go away. You're listening to Caribbean Connections. Caribbean Connections. Caribbean Connection. Caribbean Connection.
You're listening to
Don't Touch That Dial.
It's my turn. Campus and community radio stations are committed to fair play. We want to hear your voice. Visit this station to find out how you can volunteer, meet inspiring women, play women's music, attend training sessions, and develop skills for media careers. Play fair, tune in, and drop by this station. Be the change you want to hear.
This message was brought to you by Women's Hands and Voices, an initiative of the National Campus and Community Radio Association. Check out our website at ncra.ca/women.
Hey there, take a listen at this. All this. All this too. My name is Ugwede Ikechukwu. Join me every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. where we do everything Africa. From the music to the current news to the history, from the Horn of Africa up to the north to the west and down to the south. And again, back here to St. John's. That's every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. right here on the One African Show.
Listen to Global Frequencies, a new program celebrating diversity in Newfoundland and Labrador, covering topics pertinent to the diversification of the province, multiculturalism, immigrant businesses, anti-racism, integration, economic growth, and more. Every second Wednesday, 7 p.m. on CHMR 93.5 FM and on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast. This program is presented by the Association for New Canadians and CHMR 93.5 FM with funding from Community Radio Fund of Canada, Atlantic Canada's Opportunities Agency, and the Office of Immigration and Multiculturalism. Global Frequencies. Diverse province, diverse voices.
Every second, someone flees their home due to natural disasters. The Arctic ice that regulates our planet's weather is vanishing. That means floods, famine, and more are on the rise. But there's a simple solution, and you have the right to know. My name is Parvati. Please join me in creating a healthy future with MAPS, the Marine Arctic Peace Sanctuary. Get involved at parvati.org, parvati.org. It literally means the world.
Beast mode, ain't no G code on the island, but I live by this with my brothers.
Yo, how it go? This your boy Vivi the Only, and you listening to Sorogeny on Caribbean Connections. Check it out on the radio or on your app if you got headphones. If you in your car, 93.5 FM. You can also listen in on cable, Rogers, channel 942, Bella Lion, channel 787. You can even go online, chmr.ca. Bless up.
Gotta get up, get paid with my dogs. We gon' get it all for one for all, like the musketeers. We been grinding for too many years.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know?
The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nation? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb?
That sleeping child you're holding is the great I
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know?
This is 93.5 CHMR FM.
I'm Mary Dalton. Good afternoon. A pleasure to be celebrating with you this afternoon. Thanks to Sarah Jeannie for inviting me. Pleasure to be here with all the hosts, and thanks to Hans Rollman for everything, the linchpin, the sine qua non, the cornerstone, and so on and so forth. Sarah Jeannie asked me to read some Christmas-themed poems today. I found a few that are tangentially related or directly to the season. But first, a short poem about November, my least favorite month of the year because of the short days and the fact that they will go on being short until the winter solstice. So this poem is about November and the ways we find to fight winter, one being to make rich and tasty meals for one another. The mandrake figures in this poem. The mandrake, the forked plant, which is associated with fecundity and fertility. November. November prowls around the house, calls for rights against rage. Carrots more mandrake than mandrake, turnips cream and purple balls. You want the onions to bite, sear the split lip, garlic to sizzle in oil, the splash of red wine in the stew. One long-standing Christmas custom in Newfoundland is that of mummering, and the Mummers Parade carries that tradition on. In some parts of Newfoundland, that custom is not known as mummering, but as jannying. And the speaker in this next poem, a poem taken from my collection of brief monologues, Mary Begot, the speaker is talking about jannying. 12 days of Christmas have people going from door to door in their communities in disguise, visiting, they're dancing, they expect food, they expect some drink, and it's all a time of, well, it's celebration, but I think it's also an acknowledgement of possible mystery, of making strange, a time when you celebrate the possibility of the mysterious and the stranger. There are a few expressions in this poem that might need a word or two. To have copper kittens is to be really upset and angry. Drawers get mentioned, and they're not the drawers of a dresser or of a bureau, but underpants, a common part of the costumes sometimes. So someone is remembering when jannying happened every Christmas. Jannying. Every winter it was the same racket. A hint of the jannying, our mother'd have copper kittens, but after a bit she'd give in to us, say yes, we could go. We'd rig ourselves up in any old fit-out, pillows and nets, cotton drawers on our heads. The boys let out squeaks, the girls spoke all gruff. One fellow, missing a finger, made up a false one so he couldn't be guessed. Once we'd get in, we'd kick up the mats, fire up the accordion, dance the whole night. The floorboards'd shiver, the funnel turn red. First light of the sun, off we'd head home, bellies rumbling, and we ready to eat the leg off the Lamb of God. I ought to add that image of the man missing a finger, making up a false finger so no one could know him by his missing finger, comes from Chris Brooks' book about mummering. Chris Brooks was vital when he was involved in theater with reviving the mummer play, and he has written a very interesting book about the traditions of mummering, if anyone would like to have a read of that book. Now, a third poem of mine with a link to Christmas, and I discovered going through my works that there aren't that many, but there were more than I thought. So this third poem is, on one level, it's a portrait of a very vital older woman, and a woman who very liked to keep her kitchen extraordinarily hot. So it's about a Christmas visit to that woman. There's a junk in the poem, well, a log, that's a log of wood ready for the fire. I think it's apparent the deck is a deck of cards. And the cabbage man is the man who comes to deliver cabbage to the door. There was the cabbage man, the meat man, the coal man, the milk man. We think we have it good now, but it came to your door long before I was around to experience that. So this poem, as I say, is about a Christmas visit, and it sees the woman as an embodiment of life energies, of winter-defying energies. Kitchen. Open the porch door. When you enter, her smile and the blast from the wood stove heat you to the marrow. She brings the flowered plate, the Christmas cake, the gold-rimmed glass of sherry. Seal, pigeon, buxom galleon, she slides her bulk behind the table. 25 widows in this cove. We get together and play cards. She's had 2 offers. One from the cabbage man. He knocked one day, took out a wad of money, asked her if she'd marry him. The other she didn't know at all. He came to the door, asked if she had cows to sell, then, just like that, she laughs, crinkles at her remembered surprise, asked if she'd marry him. She shuffles the deck. In the stove, with a thud, a junk collapses into the inferno beneath. The air ripples in waves of heat. And I might add that the root of the word kitchen itself is heat. A visit from St. Nicholas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now, Dasher, now, Dancer, now, Prancer and Vixen, on, Comet, on, Cupid, on, Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
I like a Lego, yeah. Your bumper is a magnet. I stick on like a magnet, a magnet.
Yeah, it's magnetic. Join Sorogeny on Caribbean Connections, Thursdays at 1. Walk through the sands with poetry from our great leaders and academics. Jive with us to soca, reggae, chutney, and calypso. Get your current cricket results, meet special guests, and more. Every Thursday, 11:30 Eastern, 1 p.m. Newfoundland time.
That thing just sticking on, sticking on, sticking on, sticking on me.
Hi, this is Vinod from New York City, and you're listening to Sorogeny on the Caribbean Connections.
Run it! This one the hit, yo. Lady Sorogeny. Bless up everyone. This is Chad and Ben from Jamaica here representing for the host, Lady Sorogeny with the Caribbean Connection show. Hey, Power 93.5 FM CHMR 11.
That's a pardon me. I'm a no criminal, so get on your searching. But let me tell you though, if you never know, I'm an island man with an African culture. No drugs, no in my bag.
Hey, welcome to the second hour of Caribbean Connections. I want to thank you for staying with us, and we certainly hope that you've enjoyed the first hour with all the Christmas vibes. And of course, we had Mary Dalton, Poet Laureate of St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. But looking back at the tracks, we ended the first section with Calypso Mixmas by Telco Orchestra. And prior to that, after Mary's poetry reading, we had Oh Holy Night by Richard Lucas. Then prior, we had Pan Assembly, Christmas Medley. And kicking off the second part of the first hour was one of my favorite groups, of course, Pentatonics with Mary Did You Know?
Would you let me Hi, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh. Every day wouldn't be Christmas, baby, if you'd only choose me. Oh, oh, Lord. I like a kid in a candy store. You love it for sure. Oh, yeah, oh, Lord. All your wishes, baby, I'm here to meet. Anything you desire, I'll deliver. I wanna be your Santa, baby. Here I'm Santa. Come on, now let me be your Santa, honey. Here I'm Santa. Oh Lord, Santa in the morning, Santa in the evening. Santa was loving and amusing. I wanna be your Santa, baby. Here I'm Santa. Come on, now let me be your Santa, honey. Here I'm Santa. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh, dig it. Boom, there, hi. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. I'm just what you always needed. Unwrap me and be delighted. Oh, yeah. Oh Lord. With gifts of TLC and episodes of chivalry. Oh yeah. Oh boy. I'll keep you safe and warm with precious love and charms, and I'll always be there to care and share. Wanna be your lasting pleasure beyond any measure. Oh, yeah, oh Lord. My love would surely ignite and always excite, make you radiate so bright, light up the darkest night. I wanna be your Santa, baby. Here I'm Santa. Come on, now let me be your Santa, honey. Here I'm Santa. Oh Lord, Santa who really care. Santa was always there. Santa in the nick of time. Santa was loving and kind. I wanna be your Santa, baby. Here I'm Santa. Come on, now let me be your Santa, honey. Here I'm Santa. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Hey, hey, hey. Let me get him night. Oh, 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 oh. Giving is always in season, for which you are the reason. Oh, yeah, oh Lord. I put you on a pedestal, my delicate petal. Oh, yeah, oh Lord. I loved you all you need. Oh yes indeed. Guarantee you'll never thirst, 'cause you come first. I wanna be your Santa, baby. Here I'm Santa. Come on and let me be your Santa, honey. Here I'm Santa. Oh Lord, Santa you really trust. Santa with a magic touch. Santa was responsible, charming and lovable. I wanna be your Santa, baby. Here I'm Santa. Come on and let me be your Santa, honey. Here I'm Santa. Oh Lord, but you, let me.
a parang time.
I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back home.
You'll bring the rum and give me some. Put the black label on the table. Baila. Baila, muchacha.
Where you spending your Christmas? What you miss about Christmas? What you cooking this Yuletide Christmas morn? I have all the food you could think of, that and a gift of love, but it just don't feel like what we get back home. I miss green peas and rice, ginger beer on ice. I miss Christmas in my land. I miss sweet bread and ham, sorrel and jam. I miss Christmas in my land. That's why I'm coming home for the Christmas season. Coming home for more than one reason. I'm coming to hear Christmas rooster crow. I'm coming home to smell black cake baking and to watch them children playing in the sun. I miss Christmas in my land. That's right, I'm coming home. Coming home. Coming home, I miss Christmas in my land. That's right, I'm coming home. Coming home, coming home, I miss Christmas in my land. Hey. What you doing for Christmas? Where you fetting for Christmas? What parang you gonna sing this Christmas day? I have all them parang soca, I playing them night and day, but they just don't sound like Sweet Daisy Fonzie. I miss bottle and spoon, I miss Daisy Croon, I miss Christmas in my land. I miss a good love way, I miss San Jose, I miss Christmas in my land. That's why I'm coming home for this Christmas season. Coming home for more than one reason. I'm coming to hear Christmas rooster crow in the morning. Coming home to sing true parang and to show them how it is done in the sun. I miss Christmas in my land. That's right, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I miss Christmas in my land. Oh yes, coming home. Coming home. Coming home. I miss Christmas in my land. And when you see a ritual, I throw away all my white clothes. I don't want nothing to remind me. What you drinking for Christmas? What you eating for Christmas? You make any punch or creamer yet this year? I feel for some homemade mobi, a nice cup of cocoa tea, some garlic pork or local punjabi. I miss rice wine with ice, mom jug nice. I miss Christmas in my land. I miss big pork and ham, pepper pot and lamb. I miss Christmas in my land. That's why I'm coming home for the Christmas season. Coming home for more than one reason. I'm coming to hear Christmas rooster crow in the morning. Coming home to see sunshine shining and to hear them church bells chiming in the sun. I miss Christmas in my land. That's why I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Coming home. I miss Christmas in my land. That's right. Coming home. Wake up Christmas morning and hear mama folk up growing. I miss Christmas in my land. That's right. Coming home. I miss Lloyd and Sinclair. Coming home. Lord Van der
Merry Christmas, CMA Country Christmas. A newborn king to see, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. Our finest gifts we bring, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. To lay before the king, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. Rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum. So, to honor him, pa-rum-ba-bum-bum. When we play for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. On my he smiled at me, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum. Me and my drone.
Some uplifting Christmas vibes there. That was Little Drummer Boy by For King and Country. Prior, we heard Christmas in My Land, getting you upbeat there with Singing Francine. Then it was Poser with A Going Home. Opening up the segment was Richie B with Santa Baby. We're going to take a quick break, guys, and we will be right back. Don't go away. Stay with us, please.
Hey, Mom, can we go rollerblading?
Oh, not tonight, sweetie. Maybe another night.
Mom, parents who spend time with their kids in their younger years have a better chance of being close to their kids in those difficult teen years. I'm 12 right now. And when I turn 13, I'll become a whole different person. I'll be a roller coaster of emotions. How are you going to deal with that if we're not close?
Get your blades, honey.
Give your family everything. Give them your time. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
When you wish. when you wish for something wonderful to happen.
What is the power of a wish?
Sometimes it can make you forget
About the needles and the pain.
and get through this thing.
Wishes are what we do.
Forget about being stuck inside. Laugh with my family. Go somewhere really amazing and get through this thing.
The Children's Wish Foundation of Canada. Call 1-888-267-WISH or visit childrenswish.ca today.
If you're a chronic nostalgic who loves the music of Newfoundland and Labrador, tune in to the Newfound Records Radio Hour on CHMR 93.5 FM on Saturdays at noon. Join host Wayne Tucker as he shines a light on the music of the 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s. So whether you're a sentimental old-timer who's stuck in a vinyl groove, or a newbie eager to hear hard-to-find roots music of Newfoundland and Labrador, tune in to the Newfound Records Radio Hour on Saturdays at noon, where the unexpected is the norm.
Hi, it's Craig Mills, host of the Eastern Passage. Tune in Sundays at 5 p.m. for the finest in East Coast contemporary folk, right here on 93.5 CHMR FM and online at chmr.ca.
Listen to Global Frequencies, a new program celebrating diversity in Newfoundland and Labrador, covering topics pertinent to the diversification of the province, multiculturalism, immigrant businesses, anti-racism, integration, economic growth, and more. Every second Wednesday, 7 p.m. on CHMR 93.5 FM and on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast. This program is presented by the Association for New Canadians and CHMR 93.5 FM with funding from Community Radio Fund of Canada, Atlantic Canada's Opportunities Agency, and the Office of Immigration and Multiculturalism. Global Frequencies. Diverse province, diverse voices.
On lonely nights I start to fade. Her love's 1,000 miles away.
Memories made in the coldest winter. Goodbye, my friend. Will I ever love again? Memories made in the coldest winter.
It's 4 a.m. and I can't sleep. Her love is all that I can see. Her love is all that I can. Memories made in the coldest winter.
Goodbye, my friend. Will I ever love again? Memories made in the coldest winter. Goodbye, my friend. Will I ever love again? If spring can take the snow away, can it melt away all our mistakes? Memories made in the coldest winter. Goodbye, my friend. Will I ever love again? Memories made in the coldest winter. Goodbye, my friend. I won't ever love again. Memories made in the coldest winter.
The herald
taking us into the Christmas spirit of things, that was Nikisha. Do you see what I see? Before that, we heard Little Christmas Tree by SPM Singers and the awesome vibes of the one and only Pentatonics, Coldest Winter.
Don't do drugs at all or drink alcohol underage, cause it will ruin your life.
But seriously, don't.
Don't drink and drive. Also, don't do it high unless you want to die.
And again, seriously, don't.
Goodbye.
This public announcement is brought to you by CHMR 93.5 FM.
When we dancing, hey, you are my king, I'm your queen. We don't let nobody in, be nobody in, be nobody in between.
Live from Toronto, this is DJ Eruption. You're listening to Sarojini from Caribbean Connections. Peace out.
Then you hold my bumper and grind slow.
Are you ready?
Cricket Report, December 24th, 2020. Jason Holder once again won the toss and once again made the curious decision to bowl first when the West Indies and New Zealand met at the Basin Reserve in Wellington for the final match of the tour. And once again, the Kiwis racked up a large total, thanks mainly to an innings of 174 from Henry Nicholls, who featured in 4 half-century partnerships. Shannon Gabriel and Alzari Joseph each took 3 wickets, but a brutal knock from Neil Wagner, who hit 8 fours and 4 sixes to slam a quick 66 not out, took New Zealand to 460 runs. West Indies were soon reeling at 29 for 4 in their reply, and it took a gritty batting performance from the in-form Jermaine Blackwood, who scored 69 to take the total to 131. The highest score was 14 runs. New Zealand enforced the follow-on for the second consecutive match, and facing further embarrassment, the Windies showed a little more resilience this time around. John Campbell and Jason Holder both scored 60s, but it was the batting of the 22-year-old debutant wicketkeeper Joshua De Silva which impressed as he scored a mature 57. An entertaining cameo from Alzari Joseph at the end took the total to 317. But it was not enough to make New Zealand bat again, and the West Indies lost by an innings and 12 runs. West Indies ended the series without any wins, either in the T20s or the Test series. And with a tour of Bangladesh coming up quickly on the horizon, they will have to spend their holidays thinking about new strategies for the new year.
to the top. We have no fear, victory is here. Our aim is high, we shoot for the sky. Fly, golden arrowhead, fly. We are the Amazon warriors. Over the mountains, across the seas, warriors of the Amazon. Golden arrow, shoot to victory. Warriors of the Amazon.
The awesome vibes of Calvin Burnett and Warriors. And of course, for those of you who haven't linked it, that was a tribute to the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Of course, I'm talking about the cricket team, no other. Anyhow, guys, stay with us. We're going to take a quick break and we will be right back.
Getting reliable health information about the COVID-19 outbreak can be a lifesaver. Yet, disinformation and rumors can spread just as fast as the virus itself. Now that many of us are spending much more time online, let's think critically about the information we are receiving and sharing, especially on the coronavirus. During the COVID-19 outbreak, only trust official information sources and credible media outlets. Do not share unverified information. This is a message from UNESCO.
As the weather gets colder, it will start to snow. Remember to step carefully into the roads. Cars find it hard to stop for pedestrians because of the snow, ice, and slush. Thank you for your time. This public service announcement is brought to you by CHMR.
I'm David Suzuki. How far away is your next meal? The average lunch or dinner travels 2,400 kilometers to get to your table. Eating local means eating fresher and combating global warming. The future is in your hands and on your table.
Think globally, eat locally. Eat your way to a healthier planet and a healthier you. Find out how at davidsuzuki.org.
Yes, we're jamming with Sarojini on Caribbean Connections, 93.5 FM, CHMR.ca.
Welcome back. My name is Sarojini and I'm here to bring you the awesome vibes of the Caribbean. We certainly hope that you've been enjoying all the Christmas tunes we've carefully selected for you. I know it's hard to believe here we are at the end of the year already, but hey, don't despair. We're heading into a new year, 2021, with new hope, new inspiration, and new everything. So please keep following the rules, wear your masks, wash your hands, social distance. We want to wish all of you happy holidays. Have a safe one, a healthy one. Keep your circle small. Do the right thing. And we wish you a very, very happy 2021. But we still have a little bit of time left. So sit back, relax, and we're going to continue to bring you more terrific Caribbean vibes.
A little baby lay on
in Bethlehem. Gifts and things they're calling king in Bethlehem. But the baby's daddy heard them say, they're coming to take your son away. So they wrapped up the baby and they rode away from Bethlehem. It happened this way, the story say, the baby lay on a bale of hay. It happened this way, the story say, a long, long time ago. So the baby grew to a big, big man from Bethlehem. And he loved the people all around the land by Bethlehem. When you talk about men, he was a boss. For what he believed, he died on a cross. It happened this way, the story say, in Bethlehem. It happened this way, the story say, the baby lay on a bale of hay. It happened this way, the story say, a long, long time ago. Well, around the world they know his name since Bethlehem. They never had a man like that again since Bethlehem. 1900 years have passed. His birthday they call Christmas. It happened this way, the story say, in Bethlehem. It happened this way, the story say, the baby lay on a bale of hay. It happened this way, the story say, a long, long time ago. It happened this way, the story say, the baby lay on a bale of hay. It happened this way, the story say, a long, long time ago. It happened this way, the story say, the baby lay on a bale of hay. It happened this way, the story say, a long, long time ago.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? Of old lang syne, my dear, of old lang syne. We'll drink a cup of kindness yet in days of old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? La la Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot in the days of old lang syne? Of old lang syne, my dear, of old lang syne.
The SPM Singers and something for the new year 2021. Old Lang Syne. And we heard the awesome sounds of the Trade Winds, Bethlehem. We want to thank all of you for staying with us. It's been awesome having you all year. We know it was a very difficult year, but thank you for taking time and allowing Caribbean Connections to bring you some peace, joy, love, understanding, and of course, Caribbean vibes. But listen, we're going to be back in the new year, so don't despair. We're going to be bringing you some awesome shows and programs and great guests. So stick with us in around the second week of January. We will be back, but we're still going to be featuring some great music over the holidays. In the meantime, you stay well and healthy. Take care of yourselves and of each other. Do the right thing, wash your hands, wear your mask, and social distance. We want to wish you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and we want to wish you all the goodness that 2021 will bring to you. So let's take ourselves out today here on Caribbean Connections with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Eve in Sarajevo. Bye for now.